Ezreal, a daring adventurer blessed unknowingly with magical prowess, delves into forgotten catacombs, braves ancient curses, and triumphs against insurmountable odds with remarkable ease. Fearless and brimming with bravado, he thrives on improvisation, leaning on his sharp wits and the power of his mystical Shuriman gauntlet. This enchanted artifact channels devastating arcane blasts, often turning the tide in his favor. Wherever Ezreal goes, one certainty remains: trouble lurks nearby, whether behind, ahead, or all around. Welcome lore lovers to Linedrag. Today we delve into the incredible adventures of League of Legends' most daring explorer, Ezreal. From ancient ruins in Shurima to dangerous encounters with voidlings, Ezreal's escapades are nothing short of legendary. So grab your map, gear up, and let's uncover the secrets of his thrilling journey. Born into the affluent district of Piltover, Ezreal was the son of two celebrated archaeologists. Their work took them on long, daring expeditions, leaving young Ezreal in the care of his uncle, Professor Limer. Despite their absence, Ezreal thrived on the tales of adventures his parents shared upon their return, dreaming of one day joining their journeys. His father often regaled him with plans for a secretive expedition to locate the tomb of Nezuk, a Shuriman tyrant said to possess teleportation magic. Jokingly, he promised Ezreal that if he mastered the magic, he'd always make it home for dinner. Ezreal, however, was a handful for his uncle. Restless and brimming with curiosity, he had a natural aptitude for learning but little patience for study. Tutored in cartography, hextech mechanics, and Runeterra's ancient histories, he grasped these subjects effortlessly, completing his lessons with ease and using his free time to explore the university grounds. A born troublemaker, Ezreal would evade campus wardens, navigate hidden tunnels, and even pick locks to disrupt his teachers' offices, much to his uncle's dismay. As Ezreal grew, his parents' absences stretched longer until, one day, they failed to return. Tearfully, Professor Limer revealed they were likely lost in the Shuriman desert. Ezreal refused to believe this, convinced they had survived. Determined to find them, he focused on their last known expedition, the tomb of Nezuk. Gathering supplies from the university, he prepared for his journey, charts, translations, burial rite guides, and protective goggles among them. Leaving a note for his uncle, Ezreal stowed away on a ship bound for Nashrame. When discovered, he avoided being cast overboard by proving his skills as a navigator, filling the position left vacant by the previous crew member. In Shurima, Ezreal followed his mother's detailed notes, traversing the Great Sai Desert with merchant caravans. He spent months delving into ancient ruins, braving dangers and imagining himself as an adventurer retracing his parents' steps. His perseverance led him to the long-lost tomb of Nezuk, hidden beneath a mausoleum dedicated to an unnamed emperor. Inside, he found the sarcophagus empty except for a bronze gauntlet with a crystalline core. The moment he touched it, the tomb's ancient traps activated. Acting on instinct, Ezreal wielded the gauntlet, firing a powerful arcane blast to create an escape route. Just as the tomb collapsed, he teleported to safety, appearing at its hidden entrance. Gazing at the gauntlet, Ezreal felt it pulse in rhythm with his heartbeat, drawing and amplifying his magical energy. Further study revealed it was a weapon of an ascended god warrior, a relic of immense power. For Ezreal, it was more than a tool. It was the perfect companion for an explorer destined for greatness. After claiming the mystical gauntlet from Nezuk's collapsed tomb, Ezreal returned to Piltover, embarking on new adventures to lost cities, mystical temples, and ancient ruins. His daring exploits captured the imagination of many, turning him into a legend among treasure seekers. Though his growing fame was gratifying, Ezreal secretly hoped his parents might one day hear of his adventures and come find him. Ezreal aspired to join the prestigious Piltover Explorers Guild, an organization of Runeterra's finest adventurers. Despite his impressive feats, the guild rejected his membership for reasons unknown, leaving Ezreal frustrated and determined to prove his worth. On occasion, he collaborated with guild members, including assisting Gyanuk, a Freljordian explorer, by retrieving artifacts in exchange for recognition. Following theories from his uncle, Professor Limer, about Zon's origins as the ancient Shuriman port city Oshra Vazon, Ezreal set out to uncover proof and claim credit. Stories of the Vault of Resplendent Holies, a legendary Shuriman treasure trove, led him to the flooded depths of Zone Sump, where industrial excavations had unearthed a potential lead. After weeks of searching with dwindling morale, Ezreal discovered a massive door adorned with Shuriman glyphs, including owl-like symbols warning of a curse that multiplies into 1,000 curses. Though his translation was shaky, he blasted a hole through the door using his gauntlet and stepped into the vault. If you are enjoying this deep dive into Ezreal's story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps the channel grow and lets me bring you even more epic tales from across the lore-filled worlds we love. Hit that like button and let's keep exploring together. Inside, Ezreal uncovered relics tied to Arcane, a Shuriman Emperor's spirit banisher who sealed troublesome entities within objects. Among the treasures was a golden steel engraved with the tale of the Day of Fire and Arcane's vow to protect Oshra Vazon. While marveling at the artifacts, Ezreal triggered the vault's defenses, summoning fiery stone golems. Using his gauntlet's arcane blast, he destroyed the guardians and secured the steel. As cracks in the floor gave way to flooding, Ezreal swam through submerged tunnels to escape with the steel. Exhausted but victorious, he returned to Piltover, stopping at Zayle's outfitter store to repair his tattered jacket. Hoping to impress the Explorers Guild, he meticulously prepared his journal, documenting his findings in the Vault of Resplendent Holies. While Ezreal's jacket was being tailored, the golden steel left near a window absorbed sunlight during the equinox. The artifact glowed, spoke in an ancient tongue, and exploded into a swarm of infernal locusts. The creatures poured through the city's sewers grates, wreaking havoc on Piltover's mercantile district. Ezreal, wielding his gauntlet, fought to contain the swarm. In the aftermath, Ezreal faced legal consequences for the chaos. Representing himself in court, he crafted a dubious journal entry blaming Zayle's clerk for exposing the steel to sunlight. Despite his questionable defense, Ezreal's reputation as an adventurer only grew, cementing his place as both a hero and a source of trouble wherever he went. Ezreal, ever determined to prove his worth to the Explorers Guild, chronicled his remarkable adventures in his field notes, each escapade uncovering new wonders and dangers. Adventures in Shurima. Ezreal ventured to Belzun in northern Shurima under Naxian rule, where he met Kashjar, a knowledgeable guide. Together they explored ancient ruins like Nerizamet, learning about the prototype Sun Disk. Their journey brought them face to face with Xersai predators, forcing them to seek refuge in what turned out to be the lair of the Sand Mother. Kashjar perished tragically during their travels, but Ezreal continued southward until the perils of Ikatia made him retreat. The desert island. Shipwrecked east of Shurima, Ezreal encountered unusual walrus-like creatures with curious behaviors. After a week, he repaired his ship and returned to the mainland. In Naxos, while awaiting a contact near the Immortal Bastion, Ezreal encountered spies and received cryptic black rose petals, a warning of unseen threats. Leaving the city hastily, he discovered these petals until he crossed the border. In Jandel, Demacia, Ezreal pursued legendary masks said to belong to Kindred, recalling a tale of an actress who mysteriously died while wearing them. He theorized they had become prized collector's items. Adopting the name Jero Lightfeather, Ezreal gained renown in Demacia as a sentinel of light, cementing his reputation as a daring adventurer. Encounters in the Freljord. In Reykjavik, Ezreal retrieved a silver Avarosan totem from a mountain. Tensions with the locals forced him to deny any involvement with the tribe upon his return. Sailing east of Mount Targon, Ezreal admired the night skies and quelled a mutiny aboard a ship he had stowed away on. In the Blue Flames Isles, Ezreal studied Buru rituals and legends. Noting their ancient roots, he observed Ilawi during a ceremonial procession, fascinated by her colossal idol. While fleeing tribes in southern Shurima, Ezreal stumbled a shimmering portal to Bandle City. Despite waiting a week for its return, it never reappeared. Teaming up with Yanuk, an untrustworthy associate, Ezreal sought the mythical elixir of Uloa in the Shuriman jungles. Finding the elixir in a crypt, he narrowly escaped collapsing tunnels and aggressive insects. Upon returning, Yanuk revealed sinister intentions to use the elixir to resurrect a Dread Lord. Ezreal outwitted him, substituting the elixir with venom, before fleeing with the real artifact and an ancient oaken bell. In Shurima, Ezreal discovered the tear of the goddess within a temple. Triggering its defenses, he encountered voidlings, Kaisa intervened, aiding Ezreal in escaping. Despite hesitation, Ezreal chose to fight alongside her rather than flee, forging a bond through their shared battle. Ezreal's adventures spanned continents, bringing him face to face with the unknown. From lost treasures to harrowing encounters, his journey cemented him as one of Runeterra's most daring explorers, ever chasing the recognition of the Explorers Guild. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, lore lovers. If you enjoyed Ezreal's story, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Lion Drag for even more legendary lore. And don't forget to join our Discord to help build a cozy, welcoming space for lore discussions. Let's keep the conversation alive and the stories flowing. Until next time, happy exploring!